Hello friends, here I'm back again. Well, today I'm not going to show you my garden, nor my kitchen, nor any lifestyle, but my journey of SJC Bakipur, where I was an educator. Of course, St. Joseph's Convent High School is my alma mater too. And there I had passed out in 1980. After that, my intermediate, my graduation in Pol Science, and then masters in Pol Science, and then I went on to pursue my PhD. Of course, in the meantime, I got my job, or rather nowadays as it is called placement, in SJC Bakipur because I was an ex-Josephite. That preference was given to me. While on my journey in SJC, I started from class 1 and ended in class 12. 6-year-old children, two 6-year-old children, two 16, 17-year-old children, all types of age groups I have handled. But I enjoyed mostly teaching the 16 to 18 age group because, you could be with them as friend, motivator, guide, philosopher, and giving them your experience or sharing your experience with them so that they gain something in life when they leave out of the secured gates of SJC. We have been giving them a very, very protective life in SJC. Along with that, of course, we taught them how to deal with the world, as the world is quite nasty for young girls. Anybody can be taken advantage of. So during my lectures in political science, I would stress not only on the world politics, but of course, sometimes I became a life coach, where I kept on motivating them to become empowered, not to marry before taking up a placement or a job. It's not necessary that the child has to earn in lakhs, but of course, she has to be independent. This is what I taught them. And of course, my students are now almost all over the world earning in 6 figures, 8 figures, 10 figures. And during this journey of mine, there have been certain children who had become very close to me. One of them I should take name of. That was a child from Orissa. So she had been very, very close to me and got married and was writing a book on English literature, few stories for the children. But untimely death of hers snatched her away from us, especially mine. When she went to stay after a wedding with her husband in Australia, I remember those days when she would call me up for my anniversary and my birthdays and would see that I get a bouquet or a card from her side. So this was the most saddest part. And there are few such incidents when I was teaching in the 7th standard English and History Civics. I came across a girl. I will not take the names because that might, make many people sentimental. So this particular girl had come from the hills. That is, she was admitted in the prestigious schools in Shimla. And from there, since her mother met with a severe accident, and after that she became crippled. So the father, being an IG of Bihar Police, had called her back and got her admitted in SJC. And there she had to be adjusted in SJC because she did not have that environment which she had in her school, St. Mary's. But gradually, with my assistance and my support, she really did get adjusted in SJC. But a small incident in which she was provoked by somebody and she did outrageously commented something on me. But I didn't mind for that. And on the day when she was leaving 10th standard, the final year in 10th, she apologized to me in front of the entire school, saying that ma'am was right and I was wrong. And for that, I was really again overwhelmed. She called me up on the stage and then she apologized in front of the entire school. This was the second incident. And otherwise, my journey in SJC was very smooth sailing. I did not meet any rough weather. Now my principals, right from Sister Mary Jude to Sister Lucina, they were very, very inspiring and supportive towards me. They appreciated my work. They appreciated the quality which I gave to the students, because when I took up arts, the arts as a class teacher and as a political science teacher, from day one of that year, 2010, children started scoring 90 plus. And of course, the sisters, the principals, they really appreciated my hard work. And the year I retired, that is 2024, the result was also outstanding in political science. Children getting 98. As I was mentioning the children, let me mention their names. Otherwise, it will be not fair. In plus 2 was Kasturi Bose, who had come from Orissa, and Akshita Anand from St. Mary's, Shimla. And another child whom I forgot was Neha Singh. She had been a beautiful soul, I should say. I had been given once, or I had been made a moderator of one of the houses in the primaries, and we had to play and one-act play, and in that she, without uttering any word, with a facial expression, she won the Best Actress Award. And last but not the least, I should mention Sister Eugenia, who definitely was a gem of a person. And throughout my plus 2 journey, till she was alive, there was such, support and such inspiration, not only to me, to all the plus 2 teachers. I shall never forget her, because she would call my husband Prince Charming. And whenever she met me at a party or somewhere, if I was seen alone, she would say, "Hey, you are here alone? Where's my Prince Charming?" So that also really was one of the memorable period of my life. These 3 children, Kasturi, after her marriage, she conceived, but the doctors could not diagnose that properly, and she was made to bleed to death by the hospital in Bangalore. Akshita suddenly died. I mean, it was very strange. She had just fever, and after that, she did not come back. She became unconscious, and she slipped into the coma and never came back. That must be because she had, by the time, lost her mother. Maybe that was an agony for her. And Neha was such a brilliant student. After an engineering, she went to IIM Nagpur, and she, along with her friends, had gone for a picnic, and the villagers there had told them that it is a rainy season and flash floods come on these mountainous rivers. So don't go, children, to the rocks which you are seeing. But ignoring this, Neha went and sat on a rock, and the villagers, they kept on screaming and shouting, telling her to come back, come back, by the time the flash flood came and swept her away. So definitely these were the sad moments. But along with this, the happy moments are also there. So definitely I am satisfied with that journey of mine. So friends, thank you. Bye. Till we meet again. So in the first part, I'm speaking about the goody things. In part 2, I'll show you the ugly side of my career. That also must be seen by you, how I faced sometimes the rough weather, and that too just before my retirement, 2-3 years that time. Just wait, friends. You will get the spice of life.